And it's like crazy. I'm sitting here waiting for somebody to get here I've never met, and I know he's coming. Everybody says he's cool and he's about opposite, and I'm like, wait, how long do I gotta wait to feel comfortable? It's kind of crazy, but what better way to pass the time than get it out and maybe help somebody else who may be going through a similar situation, and just educate folks. You know, this is America. This is what's going on, people. You know, you guys going out fishing today, fucking 100 miles offshore or something, or going to the ball game and paying $1,500 for a parking spot. You know, those people are going out doing that stuff. This is what it's like when there ain't no work and you ain't got a whole lot. You're paying child support and stuff, and you can't find a job. If you gotta struggle, this is what you're dealing with right here, this kind of stuff. So, yeah, needs to be put out there. People need to be aware of it and educated, and people need to be proactive. And because my thing is, everybody's saying we can't find reliable help, we can't find people to come work for us, this and that. Every job that I've went to, I was reliable. I built this guy in Medford. I can't think of his name. He had a furniture company or a real estate business, like these three businesses, and I went and built two 10 by 20 sheds, two 10-foot by 20-foot sheds for this man in 2 weeks, and he let me go because he paid us on Mondays, and I do all my stuff on the weekend. And here, I was driving 45 miles to this job. It was $20 a day round trip, $20 in gas. So it was $100 a week just to get to this job, and he pays on Monday. It just felt like a setup. And then before that, I worked for this guy Gage and his partner Steve out of Brookings. They got like GLC contracting, remodeling, or some shit. Well, that dude worked me for 4 days on a double wide trailer. I repaired a bunch of rot, and I blocked the edges of the plywood that I cut out the rotten stuff, so it wouldn't flex when you stepped on it. And he looked at me like I was crazy and doing something stupid and saying that, oh no, that takes. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I let it ride and blocked it anyway, and because he would just show up and he'd be literally smoking a cigar, walking around with his little Pomeranian following him, going yip 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 yip. I'm like, dude, whatever. And he took off, and then one day he comes and he brings a pile of shit lumber. It looked like somebody on Marketplace gave it to you for free. Had nails, staples hanging out of it and shit. Fucking, and tells me to build this pump shed 5 foot by 8 foot. And I'm like, all right. And and I do it. And I had to measure every piece, pull all the nails. They were all different lengths. They mold and shit. It's like this shed. The whole back beam was there was no bottom plate on it. It was completely rotten down. I got it all covered up and fixed now, but yeah, the whole roof had a sag in it, 6-inch sag in the middle. It was leaking. It was bad. He's telling me to move in here. I'm like, nah, I'll stay in the back of my truck. I stayed in the back of my truck for a minute. I had my mattress in there and little propane heater. He let me borrow. Like, everything was straight. This dude was straight as hell, man. One day he's showing me how to turn the water back on if the power goes out and how to prime it and shit. And then we walk around the corner and our dogs are fighting. Not fighting, but they're standing there looking at each other. And we both get startled. And I yell my dog's name, and he yells his dog's, or I don't know if he ran towards him or what, but as soon as we come around the corner, they bit each other like once, and then I yelled like really hard at Throttle. And she stopped immediately, and his dog stopped immediately. But anyway, I asked him immediately, I'm like, hey, can we go to the vet? You want to go to the vet? I'll pay for it, whatever it takes. Is he okay? You know, what's going on? He's like, no, he's fine. He just got one bite on him and he's gonna lay down. But he was a little upset. But when I confronted him right away, was proactive with the situation, he calmed down. But I left him alone for that because he started taunting me out of his window for a couple of days. And there's another situation that's going on that, yeah, I'm not willing to talk about because it's not resolved. And that was going on too. So it's been a really touchy time. And I don't know why he acted out like that. And it sucks when you gotta do something like that to somebody because you know that when you've been there, you know the consequences. There's a lot more that goes on after those handcuffs. And for anybody out there that's teaming up on somebody who may have a mental or learning disability and plotting against them to steal their shit, fuck you. I mean, pardon my language. I'll just put it that it's not for kids. But anyway, anybody out there deceiving another human, you're gonna go to hell for that. I'm pretty sure of it. Anyway, I'm Christopher Frank again. If anybody was wondering, I seen there's a few subscribers on there. And I gotta do something, man. I mean, this is not cool. I am starting to get depressed. I'm kind of holed up in this shack. I haven't showered for like a week, and I shower in Boyd's house, and now I'm sitting out here waiting for his son to come. Yeah, I don't even know if he exists. So, yeah, this is all I could do. May as well make it worth it. I hate wasting my time. Time is money. Shit. I'm a carpenter, concrete finisher. If anybody in the Grants Pass, Medford area needs me to come to work, I got my own hand tools. You know, but I don't even really want to do that anymore. I don't fit in. I think I got autism a little bit or something. Yeah. Anyway, later, y'all. See.